Adele and welcome to my channel Sofa Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back if you're a regular viewer, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this vlog and consider subscribing. Well, welcome to this week's Friday Sews. It's the 29th of December and I hope you've all had an absolutely fantastic Christmas. I'm so excited to be back for Friday Sews. As some of you who watch me know, I did take part in the majority of Vlogmas. I think I got to day 20 and I just need to apologise because I got to day 20 and I think I did share that I was struggling to get everything edited and stuff, and I got to day 20 and really I just didn't have the time. I was getting very stressed out, overwhelmed with it all, and in the end I decided to make the decision to just have a rest from it. So I apologise for those of you that were enjoying the content. I'm disappointed that I stopped, but I had to do that for me really. So I had a wonderful Christmas spent with family and friends, and I haven't really done much sewing, to be honest with you. The last time I sewed properly was day before Christmas Eve, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. I did do a little bit of sewing last night, which I'll come on to, but yeah, my last make that I made was before Christmas. Now, my other half is obsessed with doing reels, and he actually did a little reel of our kind of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I'll put a little bit of that footage in for those of you that missed out on that over Vlogmas. Quite cute, Alice opening her presents, us out for Christmas dinner, etc. So I'll pop that in now. So I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of my life. So as I was saying, the last thing that I sewed before Christmas was a Billie jumper. Now, the Billie jumper is by Tilly and the Buttons. I've made one of these quite a while ago now. I think it was a couple of years ago. And the fabric that I made it in was, this is a scrap, is this fabric, Christmas tree fabric that I got from fabrics.co.uk. I got this brushback sweatshirting in this pink and green, and I got the matching pink ribbing. I got that, and I also got my husband some Christmas French terry, which I don't know if I've got any scraps of lying around, but I'll insert pictures anyway of that. But I got those from UK Fabrics. No, I got that from fabrics.co.uk. And that came just before Christmas, so I was able to get those sewn up. Now, I made the Billie sweatshirt. I made the jumper dress version, normal sleeves, and put the band in with the pockets. And I absolutely love it. I've got some photos that I'll put in here or here. I wore it on Christmas Eve. One of my friends always has an open house on Christmas Eve, and we just turn up and we just spend the day there, really. So got there quite early, actually, got there just after half. And we were there till about 4 or 5 o'clock. And I wore my Billie jumper dress, got lots of compliments on it. And I must say, I've now made the Billie jumper dress and the South Bank, and they're both fantastic patterns, but the winner in my eyes really is the Billie. The pockets are so clever. The pockets they're just brilliant, and the South Bank pockets are terrible. Although I do like the collar on the South Bank. Yeah, the Billie for me is hands down wins from the dress point of view. I just feel lovely in it. So yeah, I'll put a picture in, and I really would like to make another Billie dress very soon because they're so comfy. It's a shame really this is done in Christmas fabric because I can only get away with wearing it at Christmas, which is a bit of a shame. Now, I made the size 6 in the Billie because I have gone up quite a lot since I think the last one that I made was a size 3. Eek. So I did have to reprint the pattern and make it again, but the size 6 was perfect. Loads of room, felt comfortable in it, and I think I'm going to be having a lot of those over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to make a lot of those over the next couple of weeks because I have put on half stone over Christmas. It's not good. The other thing that I made was my husband's jumper, Christmas jumper. I made it in this French terry fabric that's black. They do different colours as well, but he wanted black, and I made my tried and true Leka Patterns, that's Leka, Leka Patterns hoodie pattern, which is from an Etsy store, and you can do it with a hood, without a hood, with a kangaroo pocket, without a kangaroo pocket. So I just did the plain no hood, no pocket, no hood version. Used black ribbon for the neckline and the cuffs and the waistband, and he absolutely loved it. He wore it to his Christmas do, his Christmas lunch, and he got loads of compliments, and people couldn't believe that I'd made it. So that was really nice. And then he wore it on Christmas Day as well. So yeah. And then on Christmas Day, I wore my Penelope dress made in the Ralph Lauren teddy bear, Christmas teddy bear fabric, because I basically ran out of time to make the fabric godmother dress that I wanted to make. And I thought, let's just get another bit of wear out of this. I can save that fabric till next year and make my Christmas dress next year in it. So yeah, that's kind of what I got up to from a sewing point of view. So shall we talk about Christmas presents? So I have 3 presents to show you. Now, I had a lot of cash for Christmas that I'd already spent on fabrics, and I've already shown you those fabrics, but I did get 2 fabrics that I'd asked for from Jenny Stitches, and they were wrapped up for me, so I knew what they were, but they weren't surprises. So the first one was this, I think it's just over a metre, this woven jacquard, a little bit of gold in it, and that's going to be a perfect skirt. And this is what I bought these for, to make some little A-line skirts, because I have some really, you know, this with a little black jumper I think will look gorgeous. So I've got some little skirts in mind. So I got that from Jenny Stitches. It was in the sale, I think. And then I also got a metre of this black leatherette from Jenny Stitches as well, which I think is the one that Alison from Sew Like Dottie got. And again, I want to make a little Ava skirt, so I've got a metre of this, and it's got like a snake skin effect. It's got a little bit of stretch in it, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I think that'd be a really nice skirt. So I got those 2, and then the final gift that I got is a little necklace. And it's the TATB necklace, which I've had my eye on for a while, to be honest with you. And it's got a little TATB there, and I just think that's going to be gorgeous to wear. So that's my little necklace that I got as well. So I really love that. None of these things were surprises. They're all things that I asked for. That's the problem, isn't it, with people that buy presents that don't sew? They can't really get you surprises at all, can they? So what else have I been sewing? The other thing that I've been sewing is I had been sent some fabric from So Confident, who I'm brand ambassador for, and it was this blue fleece back sweatshirting and this matching ribbon. Oh, just moving. This matching ribbing. They do this in 3 different colourways, and I chose this like vibrant blue and pink, but I'll put the picture of the different colourways up. And it's tubular ribbon, and it's just really great for a pop of colour. And I am making the Mile End Closet Core sweater, and I'm making view B, which I think is just a plain view. And I really like this so far. Now I have constructed it, and I really like how the side seams come forward. It's very hard to explain, but there's a lot of top stitching. I've top stitched the yoke at the back, and it's optional, the top stitching. Top stitched around the neckband, and then I'll top stitch down here, and then the sleeves have got little darts in them, and then we've got this ribbing around the bottom and this cuffing on the sleeves, which will just give it that nice pop of colour. So that's what I'm currently making at the moment. I will get that finished off tonight, because I do need to get it sent off to So Confident so they can put it in their window, because it's for January's window display, which is going to be all comfy cozy clothes, which, let's face it, that's what we're all going to be doing in January, hibernating after the binge eating that we've all been doing. Now I really like this pattern. There's 3 different versions of it. There's the plain version that I'm doing, there's a V-neck one with a hood, and then there's, well, it's not a V-neck, it's a crossover, and then there's one with pull, like pulls, quite thick chunky pull, drawstring, that's what I mean. So yeah, quite an interesting versatile pattern. The other thing that I have been progressing through my Vlogmas, you will have seen, is my Nova coat, and it's really coming together lovely. I can put a full length picture in for you, but you can just see it there. Now I am in the process of doing the lining now. So I use this fabric for the lining, which is On the Horizon. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough to cut out the sleeves. I've got everything else, but I was ummed and ahed about buying another ½ metre of it. But do you know what? It's just not, no one's going to see the sleeve. So I popped to a local fabric store of mine that I only recently became aware of, and got some of this lining fabric, which was a couple of pounds, which I think goes perfectly with that. It goes perfectly with this. And that's just going to go in the arms, which, let's face it, the arms start from here, so you're literally not going to see the arms. So I thought it was quite frugal of me. So I plan to get that finished off, and I cannot wait to wear this coat. I'm just hoping that the lining fits lovely, because I did make some adjustments to this, and I'm a bit nervous because the pattern pieces aren't that straightforward. But I'm hopefully my maths is all correct and it will work, because there's nothing worse than the lining pulling up the back of the dress, back of the coat. So yeah, that's my Nova coat. I'm not going to wash this lining because I haven't washed the coat fabric, and I won't be washing the coat fabric. So I'm going to get that done next, I think. Now, this new shop called FABRICA is in Sutton Coldfield. It's not in the city centre, it's just on the outskirts. It's got free parking, it's opposite a Costa Coffee, it's perfect. And I popped over there today to go and get this fabric, just to go and get some lining fabric, and it was great. I took a little bit of footage. It's run by a lady called Stacey. They're not online currently, but they do have an Etsy store, so I'll link it all down below. And they actually do stock some fabric godmother fabric as well, so lots of knitting and crocheting stuff as well, threads, elastic, which is really good because I don't have a local haberdashery to go to, so it's so good now that I know I've got that. So I'll put a little bit of footage on to show you. So I hope you like that little bit of footage there. Okay, so other plans for the week ahead is I am going to be going to see Becky tomorrow and the lovely Grace. We would normally be going to Becky's sewing social on the last Saturday of the month, but because it's still that weird in between Christmas and New Year period, they're not actually open. So what we've decided to do is head off to Milton Keynes, meet for a coffee and yeah, a piece of cake maybe, and then we're going to go to John Lewis. We were going to go to Neil's, but that looks like it's shut on the 30th, but then we're going to head off to Fabric World as well to have a look at the fabric shops, because I've never been there before. But really I just want to kind of catch up with Becky because I haven't seen her for ages. Feels like, yeah, withdrawal symptoms. And can you believe it, it's a Christmas miracle, me and Becky have not bought any fabric out the sales, so we're doing pretty good. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to. I don't don't know what else to say. I need to get back into the swing of this vlogging because I've just completely forgotten how to do it. I've got some plans coming up for a few vlogs that I'm going to be releasing. I'm going to be doing my review of my Make 9 for last year, or for this year. Yeah, for this year, or for 2023, depending on when you're watching this. And then I also need to do my plans for Make 9 2024. And I'm going to approach it differently yet again. I think in 2024, I'm going to pick 9 fabrics that I want to sew up to get them out of my stash. So let's try that one. One day, one year, it'll work the way I do it. Okay, that's it. That's all from me for now. I hope you've had a really lovely Christmas, as I said. If you don't subscribe already, please click the subscribe button. I really love to get to 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And if you want to support my channel further, you can buy me a coffee through my Ko-fi account. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of the ladies that have bought me a coffee. That's really, I have had a few Costa coffees the past couple of days, so they were all on you, so thank you so much. And thank you as well to the lovely lady who has given us enough money for me and Becky both to have a coffee when we meet up on Saturday, so that'd be nice as well. And yeah, let me know what you've been doing this Christmas, what you've been sewing, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.